welcome back, and I'm here doing my second FiGPiN review, and I think this is the first time I've ever did a video where I'm actually not in front of the camera in some kind of way, but this is kind of cool. These are really small, tiny figures, and so having to shoot them a little bit differently to give you a better view and something that's more enjoyable to watch other than my lovely face. So what we have here, like I said in my last FiGPiN video, a Pennywise, so check that out, that I wanted to pick up some Deadpool minifigs, and I did. I picked each of them up, and I ended up getting first editions of each of them. And so what we're going to do is take a look at them individually in the box, the packaging, and just some of the thought and detail that went into putting these together, even down to the packaging. So on to the left, here you have Deadpool from the 50s. This is M22. That's the numbering system. And he has an iconic ice cream float in his hand. You can see that. That's pretty awesome. And then, and the background also kind of goes along with that 50s theme. And then as you go over to the 60s, peace, love, and happiness, and hippie, and all of that stuff, you can see the pants that he's wearing, kind of reminiscent of that, including the smiley face on his shirt. And in the background, you can see the psychedelic swirl behind him, all reminiscent of the 60s there. And then as we go over to the 70s, how could you not have him with bell bottoms, roller skates, disco ball, all from the 70s. Really cool depiction of Deadpool, and the background goes along with that very well. And now we're with the iconic 80s. Boom boxes were the thing, gold chains, rap was just coming on the scene, and this looks really freaking awesome. You can check all those guys out. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them around so you can see what the back of the packaging looks like. Again, very great, very cool pictures on the back with the ice cream, and then the bandana, the 60s there, the 70s with the disco ball, and then of course the 80s. Again, all first editions as well. All right, now we have all 4 of them out of the packaging, and here is a ruler again. You can see that these are not even 3 inches high. That was my bad. These are like 2 inches, just under 2 inches tall, the minis. The larger ones are 3 inches, and the larger ones, the ones above that, are I think 6 inches tall. But let's take a look at these guys, see if we can get some close-ups there. The detail that they put into these figures is pretty freaking epic. Yeah, you can see even the boom box, the globe glittering there, all looks really freaking amazing. Pretty happy with it. Look at the cell shading on the green pants. That looks awesome. Same with the gray pants. Kind of harder to tell with the darker pants, but as you can see, there's definitely a lot of detail in those pants as well, with the paint applications that are on it. I just love the cell shading that they do with these figures. FiGPiN means FiGPiNs, which is definitely a perfect name for these guys. And then I'm going to turn a couple of these around so you can see how they're standing up. As you can see, these, like all FiGPiNs, have that backing that you can use to stand them up. And here, as they turn around, you can see the backing on each of them. And each pin has its own serial number on the back of it. So when you enter into the app, you get a score. And when many of the other features are unlocked, you'll be able to do really cool things with that, increase your score, even use those points to buy really exclusive rare FiGPiNs, because they want people who are true collectors to be able to really collect something unique, as opposed to people who just buy things to resell them. You actually have to put work in when it comes to these things in order to be able to buy the rare pins. So there you have it, my second FiGPiN review of Deadpool from the 4 decades, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Some really cool, highly detailed, very nicely painted art pieces, pens that you can wear at your favorite con. Really enjoying these things. So remember, always to collect what you like and not the hype, and you'll end up with some really cool things like this. And if you want to stay on top of the latest in the world of collecting, please head over to mcecentral.com. That's Marvel's Collectible and Entertainments, where you can find some of the coolest unboxings and reviews of some of your favorite pop culture characters. So until next time, my friends, peace. That would be from the 60s, right?